and when it happens. Is it going to happen in the course of, of a similar next episode of protests? Is it going to happen, under the shadow of an American or an Israeli, military strike? Is it going to happen in a way where, the supreme leader actually announces that this is what should happen, right? Thereby obligating his followers to kind of pursue that path in the interest of ensuring it. I mean, remember, his mindset of the supreme leader Khamenei is the same as it was at the very beginning of the revolution in 1979, when Ruhollah Khomeini, the founder of the revolution, said, the survival of this Islamic Republic is more important than prayers. It's more important than fasting. It's more important than going to Mecca, on the Hajj. So so the whole point is the survival of that. And of course, that's imbibed. That's, part of the mother's milk of the security forces and everything else. Their whole purpose is to make sure that this Nizam survives.
And then some have sort of speculated, some experts have speculated or predicted that actually in the post-Khamenei order, the clerics might not have as much influence, that the regular armed forces and the IRG will have more of a role in the governance of the country. Do you think there's something in that?
I think that's almost inevitable. Absolutely. I think the IRGC, Revolutionary Guard, are going to, they will almost certainly, because they have the most effective structures, despite the corruption, partly because of the corruption and everything else. They have the most capable structure. There's also obviously bureaucratic deep state and that kind of stuff, but it's, the Revolutionary Guard. And of course, they're only one part of the equation. There are other, kind of power centers and things which move around and, have more or less say depending on what day it is or what the circumstances are. But the Revolutionary Guard, are obviously a level of committed, ideologically committed individuals who also have their fingers on every single security lever, in the government and that the regime can bring to bear. So not only for the internal stuff, but also dealing with all the allies from Hezbollah to the Houthis in Yemen and, and all of that. So, and those are the things that of course have been used as the tools of deterrence